Shel Thompson said, when things happen to us, it is the reaction we choose that can create the difference between the sorrows of our past and the joy in our future. In order to help you understand my point, I have researched the following sources. Shel Thompson for Inspiration Online, George Titania from Heart Quotes, Carl Sandburg from Quotes.net, and Fritz Kunkel from Quotes.net. My name is Ben Bass, and I am going to speak on how being in a near-death car crash changed my life. For one, it made me appreciate my family. Two, it helped me take hold of my whole life. And three, it made me mature fast. The family is one of nature's masterpieces, George Titania said. This is something people usually don't realize till later in life. This car crash made me realize just how important the family really is. These are some pictures of the car crash. I know you probably can't see them just because it's a small screen, but you'll be able to see them in the PowerPoints in the Dropbox when I turn them in. Before the car crash, I was just like every other high school teenager. I used to skip some family meals during the week just to go out to eat with my friends. I used to spend all my free time out of the house, and I pretty much spent the least amount of time with my family as possible. After seeing my dad stuck in the hospital, barely being able to speak, my family attitude was changed forever. Seeing my dad stuck in that bed made me realize that our lives are just like a candle in the wind, like Carl Sandburg says, and that our life lamp can go out at any time. Even though I started to spend more time with my family, I still felt as if I was missing something in my life. What I was missing was a sense of control in my own life. Before the crash, I was very lackadaisical as far as almost everything went in my life, pretty much except for football. It was pretty bad. I would never study. I wouldn't bring my books home to even give myself a chance to study, and I sure didn't do any homework. Lucky enough, I was smart enough just to get through high school without having to actually ever apply myself, and basically without living up to my potential. While my dad was in the hospital, I'll never forget what he said one day when me and my uncle went to go visit him after I got out of school. He told my uncle to teach my boy how to shave, which at first didn't mean that much to me. I was wondering why he would ever tell my uncle that, and then it hit me. My dad thought he wasn't going to even be around long enough to even teach his own son how to shave. That one statement took me for a loop that I really wasn't quite ready for. That day was the hardest day in my life because it made me grow up and mature pretty fast. To mature means to face and not evade in a fresh crisis, said Fritz Kunkel. Before the accident, I was the last person to confront anything. If something went wrong in my life, a lot of the time I would just cast blame on someone else without ever really accepting the responsibility. My early maturation led me to start dealing with problems as soon as they arose and not let them drag out as long as possible. This is also most likely where my stubbornness came from. With my dad in the hospital, I had to start taking care of my own problems, really. I got used to it. When he came out, just like a dad is supposed to, he started assuming his fatherly role again in my life. Well, when he came back, I wasn't as receptive to his advice as I probably should have been. I learned how to figure out my own problems on my own, so I just kept doing it. But then again, my mom was always the one who said that boy is one of the most stubborn she's ever been around. To conclude, basically, one, this car crash made me appreciate my family. Two, it helped me take hold of my life. And three, it made me mature fast. Everyone has had something go wrong in their life, but it's how positively you respond to those situations